right, so I'm gonna go over one of my favorite exercises for runners. One, to make you more powerful and stable on one foot, but then also to break you out of this pattern of everything being stiff. Remember, because the fascia that wraps around your arch and goes up your whole lateral line actually crosses your body into your rib cage and also the back of your spine. When you keep this part of your body stiff and you try to get all your power from your feet and your legs, you're taking out this whole domino in this line of dominoes. But if we can get you working with momentum and get that whole fascial sling working smoothly instead of just all sticky and dehydrated through here, then when your shoulder moves, your foot is going to follow. So there's a few different tools depending on your goals. In my opinion, every week just do a different tool. But I'm gonna start with the one that you probably have, like most people probably have a dumbbell. Lighter weight is generally better, at least for this exercise. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna start with if you're gonna be moving with your right arm, you're gonna stack your head over your right foot. And from here, you're gonna bound laterally, but you're going to toss the dumbbell. Just like that. So basically the back of the dumbbell right here is still the back right here. So I'm just completely twisting and rotating. Remember, lots of the fascial lines that are in the palm actually go to the chest and the pelvic floor. So like getting that to twist is actually engaging that whole fascial line. So you're just gonna take one lateral step like this. So basically, like, my lower body is following the momentum of this weight. Kind of like the same principle of a kettlebell. Like when you're swinging that kettlebell, as soon as it starts taking you back, then your hips follow. So your hips are almost like following the momentum, then your hips are creating the momentum. So same with this, like I'm tossing it, but then I'm following it. Tossing and following. The next one is going to be a medicine ball. And this is when I want someone to weight it. So especially like whether you're a sprinter, where you weigh 100 pounds and you're slamming your foot as hard as you can into the ground for so many seconds, like having that weight in your training room is gonna benefit. But also if you're in that ultra distance, where you're not banging your foot as hard, but you're going like, all right, how many times can I do this? And if you're running a 50K, thousands and thousands, and 75, all the 100 miles. So same principle. So like if you're in the gym doing like wall slams or wall throws, where you're throwing the ball, you're leading with your shoulder, I'm going to again stack my head over my foot, and then I'm going to throw the ball first. So I'm not going to be bounding and then bringing the ball over. I'm going to throw the ball first, like that. So again, just like with the dumbbell, I'm following the momentum of the weight, but then I'm also teaching my body how to get power from the shoulder, or leading from the shoulder, the power is from the hip, and how to catch myself. So this is top down, then comes right back up. This is a huge exercise. I'm already a big fan of like minimal shoes or barefoot for strength training. This is one you probably do not want to do in your running shoe unless you want to twist an ankle. Running shoes, there's a lot of things they're not designed for. Lateral movement's one of them. The ones I really, really like is the rope and the propulsors. So the rope only weighs 1 pound. The propulsors are 12 ounces each. The rope I like because it doesn't lie to you. So if you want to make this heavier, just get a heavier rope. And if you get a 5-pound rope, you're doing pretty good. So with the same principle, my head is stacked over my foot, and I'm going to be doing what's called a matador, where I'm taking my arm and swinging it underneath, almost like I'm bowling. So as I swing it, I'm then following the rope. And where I appreciate the rope is it's going to be very honest with the quality of your rotation. So if you're if you've been playing baseball as a kid and you know how to throw really well with your right arm, because you've been doing it since you were 5, but then you don't know how to throw with your left side and rotate fully from that side of your body, then that's going to speak up while you're doing your lateral bounds. The propulsors, again, they're only 12 ounces, but they're working with inertia with these beads inside. So the same principles of like 100-pound sprinters probably hitting 1,000 pounds of weight into the ground with every step. This is not 12 ounces when I'm punching the ground. So again, head over foot. I'm going to basically take the propulsors, pinky on the bottom, and like trace my ribs, just like that. Everything is stacked on the right side. And as I punch the ground, I'm going to be working with that inertia. So I'm gonna punch and come over here. Punch. So that way I'm working on that lateral explosion coming from the shoulder. This one will actually tire out my arms, but it's giving me that audible feedback where the rope is giving me that more physical feedback where it hits my leg because I'm not rotating. If I'm super powerful on the right side, but on the left side, I'm wonky, there's a huge difference in the crispness of the pulsers just based off of the quality of movement. So give this a try, put it into your programming. It's basically taking the skiers and skaters is what most people call it. But I don't want to say it's making it more functional, but it's helping me as a runner. It's helping a lot of people I work with get out of that stiff sagittal plane movement. Because when you're going on a run, even though you're not going from like extreme side to side, because that would be so inefficient, you're doing like smaller versions of that, where your head is stacked over your foot, but you're just gonna go for 10 miles or 5 miles, however long you're going for. So we're just taking that small movement and exaggerating it, making you strong and powerful and fluid in it, so that way you can be a better runner.